For some reason, I was always running late going to school. This was from elementary school, middle school, and even high school. The only reason why I was late to school in elementary school is because I just couldn't be bothered to go to school. So when I was supposed to get ready to go to school, I would purposely take my sweet time and be as slow as I can. But that wouldn't last long though, as my parents would see through that BS and they would never tolerate that nonsense. So they would force their way on me by dressing me themselves in an aggressive way and throw me to school just at the nick of time. African parents do not tolerate lateness, I will tell you that for free. But that did not affect me though, as the power of lateness has always stayed with me. Now the responsibility of getting ready and going to school on my own, on time, was now all up to me. And did I take up to that responsibility seriously? Well, obviously you know the answer. It's no. It even got even worse as I was in high school. I would always be late to high school. And when I mean late, I mean extremely late. Like when school started at 8 o'clock, I would arrive at school at 8:45. I once arrived at school during the second period of the lesson. That's how bad it was. Let me tell you something. All the detentions I sat during when I was in school was all because of lateness alone. Nothing else. Because like I said, I was a good kid. I was just late all the time. And you might be thinking I live far away from the school setting. But nah, I really didn't. My school is literally just 3 miles away. That's what made it even worse. And the common reasons why I was constantly late because, number one, I overslept like 1 hour after my alarm since I was either playing Fortnite or binge watching Naruto last night. Number two, when I actually do wake up on time, it will all be ruined due to my body deciding that this is the right time to need to take a dookie out of all the times as well. And number three, I will actually leave the house on time, but since I missed my bus, I would have to wait another 30 minutes for my next bus. Why is this even a thing? You London buses need to fix up your service, I promise you. And number four, when I do actually catch the bus, all of a sudden there's mad traffic. And this pisses me off as well because the traffic jam is not even in my control. But the teacher will be like, no, you should have planned your journey. What do you mean plan my journey? How would I know that there was traffic? It's not even my fault, bruh. And there'll be a lot of reasons as well for the song put like a doctor's appointment or something. And even with the doctor's appointments, why even come to school after the doctor's appointment? Because it'll be lunchtime by then. And besides, I'm pretty sure most of you will not go to school after that appointment. But when I arrived to school late and a teacher asks me with a dirty ass look, why are you late? I would normally either apologize so much for being late, but here's the rude truth. I only apologize so much so the teacher will feel sorry for me and not send me to ISS. By the way, ISS stands for in-school suspension. Or I'll just stand there and just accept whatever the punishment the teacher will just give me. Or I'll just make a whole lot of excuses, maybe giving out fake medical notes as well. Or I just won't even care that I'm late and I'll just sit straight to my seat in class. And I really wouldn't even listen to what the teacher would say with his big ass mouth. This is how I go about it, but how about my classmates being late? There's always that one unlucky guy who rushes to school but gets in a minute late and still gets an after school late detention. Like, I can't lie, teachers be tripping with my guy, but I'ma get to the teachers later. Then you got that other guy being 5 minutes late, but keeps questioning the teacher on why and how he's late. Brother, I know how you feel, but you're still late at the end of the day. Plus, it's just a 30-minute detention after school is never that deep.
Not that deep! How's that not that deep? I'm just sitting in a boring ass class. That's 30 minutes that I will never get back. Don't you ever say that again to
Okay, fine. I get you, sure, my guy. But how about this weirdo running 30 minutes late? So the teachers will tell him to go to ISS. But then, he proceeds to shout at the teacher in some weird way and make some weird noises. Like, this kid is so unpredictable. You never know what this man is going to do next. He's such a weirdo. Then you got a guy similar to him. The kids that cry after running late, or he cries because the teacher gave him a punishment for being late. Like, brother, you're crying for being late at your big age. Let grow up, you clown. Same thing with the guy who keeps whining after the teacher does his job and give him a detention for being late. And he talking about, where do I get detention? I just got here. Oh my god, man. Bruh, just don't be late. It's not that hard. Like, just stop complaining like a man-child and just keep it stepping. And you got your classes full of excuses guy, like this guy could be late every single time. And you always pull excuses of others as like we all know, even the teacher knows that you're capping. So bro, just accept the detention and keep it stepping. And I know most of you has done that at least once when you were late to school. Nah, don't cap, I'm on your ass. You are also the type to make fake medical notes to avoid detention. And hey, I did that too, I ain't gonna lie. Detention, yeah love, I'm good with that. Oh, and I remember how athletes always got away with being late to school as they'll be training with the PE teacher for a football legal side. So when they're late to class, the teacher teacher allows it. And you know what else the teacher allows? He allows his favorite students to not get attention, even though they were blatantly late. We all know that teachers have their favorites, like it's not even a secret anymore. So these people could come up with the most garbage excuses on why they are late to the class, and the teacher will still spare them. Like, how's that even fair? And you got your contrast to them, the students that the teachers hate. It's like, even when this guy is 10 seconds late after the bell, the teacher will still proceed to lecture this guy for 20 minutes and then send him straight to isolation. Like, what has he done to you for him to hate him so much? I guess we'll never know. And yeah, you always got that sneaky guy trying to sliver himself inside the class, but it never ends well. So just for attempting to sneak in, he instantly gets sent to ISS. And how about the group of people being late and then ignoring the teacher like nothing just happened? They be funny, I ain't gonna lie. But teachers sometimes be violating as well. I love how teachers are like, every second counts, but they have to stop for 20 minutes just to lecture someone about being half a second late. Like, bro, just focus on teaching the class. We ain't got time to hear all that. Then after the bell rings and the lesson ended, he would proceed to be like, you guys ain't going anywhere. The bell doesn't dismiss you, I do. So now we all get in trouble for being late to our next class because of this dumbass teacher just keeping us in for no reason at all. We just cannot win. And you also got them teachers that are late to teach the class themselves. And the reason why they are late to teach the class is because apparently they have our classes to deal with. I'm pretty sure it's worse if teachers are late to teach a class than a student being late to school. So anyone who's part of the hierarchy of that specific school, just fire that man. I don't even care, fire him. He doesn't deserve to teach a class if he's going to be late. And you always got that teacher that's gone berserk because a student is like 1 minute late. Like, brother, chill out. Why are you acting like this one has been late for 4 hours? So I can't even imagine how you would react if a student is like 1 hour late. Let's not even talk about that. And bro, why is there always that one teacher who wants you to get a note on why you're late, so you end up missing most of the lesson? Like, me getting a note on why I was late doesn't magically reverse time and undo me being late. I was late, the damage has been done, so it is what it is. Just focus on your lesson and keep it going. It doesn't matter, bruh. Then you always get them teachers that are quick to call your parents when you're late. Like, my parents already know that I'm late. They were the first people to see me even before school. Just calling them will even worsen their mood, and when I get home, yes, oh my lord, is completely over. Then you got the teacher who's actually sure about you being late and she wouldn't give you attention. And like I always say, those teachers were W teachers, that's on my mama. But what I would never ever get is when teachers send you straight to isolation, but when you're late, you're basically missing out on vital education time. It never made sense.